Today on GarageGuruTV, we'll build a steering column for our 1930 all-wheel drive Model A project vehicle and install one of these awesome steering wheels from Forever Sharp. Hey, this is DJ Martin and welcome to GarageGuruTV. Today on the show I'm going to show you how to make a budget low-buck steering column for any hot rod, dune buggy, or any other project you're working on. And then we're going to take a look at the awesome Forever Sharp steering wheel that's going into our 1930 all-wheel drive Model A. Forever Sharp Steering Wheels is out of Santa Fe Springs, California, and they offer thousands of different steering wheels to fit many different vehicles. We ordered one of their black half-wrap muscle mahogany wheels with the silver rivets and the Forever Sharp horn button. It features real mahogany wrap on the front and then billet finger contours on the back. Let's take a look at some of the other options you can get from Forever Sharp steering wheels. Forever Sharp steering wheels offers dozens of different sizes, styles, and shapes of steering wheels. On top of that, each model can be customized to have different materials, colors, rivet materials, horn buttons, and adapters. This means that there are thousands of different unique steering wheels you can get to match your ride. These wheels look great on the website, but the fit, finish, and confidence these wheels instill when you drive is something you need to feel to believe. Forever Sharp even has a handy vehicle adapter search tool where you enter your year, make, and model, and it will provide you with the part number of the adapter you need. For all of you big rig drivers, don't worry. Forever Sharp offers dozens of awesome wheels to fit your rig as well. As much as I would like to go ahead and install the Forever Sharp wheel into our Model A, we have to have something to mount it to, which is our steering column. If you've seen episode 4 of GarageGuruTV, where we installed a Flaming River steering column into our V8 Datsun 510 autocross vehicle, you might notice that this steering column looks a lot different than the one we installed in that episode. This is a very simple column that's often used in dune buggies or hot rod type vehicles where a larger scale column just won't fit. Let me show you how I built this steering column and how you could build a steering column for your vehicle. So if you've seen any of the previous build episodes on our all-wheel drive Model A, you've probably heard that this thing is roughly based on a 2000 Ford Expedition chassis. And using that chassis, we went ahead and used the steering box in it too, just for simplicity and the fact that it's already been engineered out and it works really well. So we just had to connect to that steering box and the stock steering shaft that goes by the headers in the engine bay. So what we did was we took the steering column out of our Expedition and cut off the last section. It's a double D shaft that has a cutout for a bolt. When this bolt is in there, it stops the shaft from rotating at all. It'll just rotate the steering box. So we cut that off, and then we butt welded it to a piece of 3/4 inch solid steel. When you butt weld it, you're going to want to sleeve it too. So we grabbed some 1-inch tubing, slid it over the weld, and this is all MIG welding, just MIG'd it all the way around there. In order to mount this into the vehicle though, you're going to need what's called support bearings. These are basically just a machined ball that rides inside a race that gives you misalignment if you need to bring your steering column any which way so that the steering wheel is comfortable in your hand. So we went ahead and cut the holes in the firewall and the dashboard so that this will slide through our dashboard, through the firewall, and connect up to the steering shaft in the engine bay. So we have the hole cut there. We slide the entire shaft through. Align it at the firewall. And once you set it at the right depth so that the steering wheel is comfortable in your hand, you're then going to add what are called a shaft collar. It's basically 2 semicircles of steel which have socket head cap screws so that you can clamp them down. What this does is, once the steering column's in the vehicle, if you pull or push on the steering wheel, it's not going to slide fore or aft. You put this shaft collar on this side, and we have a couple shaft collars, so we'll probably put it at a couple other points so that the steering wheel is firm in your hands. After that, we just went to our drill press and put in this 3-bolt pattern that's really common on a lot of steering wheels, and it's common on the Forever Sharp steering wheel as well. So that's how we're going to attach our Forever Sharp steering wheel to a custom steering column. Now I'm going to show you how to put together your Forever Sharp steering wheel. Forever Sharp offers a lot of adapters to fit many different aftermarket and OEM steering columns. We actually ordered the A01 steering adapter that it's a common fit on many GM vehicles, thinking that we might use a GM stub shaft to connect our steering wheel to our custom-made column. We ended up not going that route, just using one of the bolt patterns, but if you have any GM vehicle or any domestic or import vehicle, I'm sure they make an adapter for your vehicle. I'm going to walk through how to put it together. This is a shield that will basically cover up and adapt to your other steering column in your car. We're going to go ahead and use that. And this is the 5/6 bolt adapter. It has a 5-bolt pattern and a 6-bolt pattern that will connect to your steering wheel. So we're going to connect these together with bolts, nuts, and lock washers. Flip it over, install the lock washers and the nuts. Make sure you line up that hole. You're going to slide your wiring for your horn through that hole. After this, you're going to connect up your steering wheel to your 5/6 hole adapter. You're going to have to lay it on there and just kind of figure out which is the 5-hole and which is the 6-hole pattern. Okay, it looks like I found the 5-hole pattern on there. Once you have the 5/6 bolt adapter lined up on your steering wheel, you're now going to install your horn button. Before you install the horn button, make sure to put on the wire leads, which one is ground, one's power. So you just slide them onto the spades. And you'll just connect those to your horn wiring in your car. Now you're going to lay on your horn button, making sure to route the wires through the little slot that I showed you earlier. Make sure they're all tucked in. Once they're all tucked in, grab the stainless steel socketed cap screws and start these with your fingers or an Allen key so you don't strip them out. And just as you'd tighten wheels on a car, you're going to want to do this in a star pattern. And if the logo on your horn button isn't lining up exactly, don't worry, they spin around. So if it's upside down, you can get it right side up. Our Forever Sharp steering wheel and low buck steering column are into our 1930 all-wheel drive Model A project vehicle, and we couldn't be any happier. The photos online don't give justice to how sturdy and strong and beautiful these steering wheels really are. If you want to see what Forever Sharp has for your vehicle, check out foreversharp.com. Make sure to follow us on all forms of social media and subscribe to our channel. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you next time.